I mean, a long time. The one thing I remember most about Trevin, I had an advisory and in math, and the thing I remember most is how polite and respectful and kind he was to everybody. And he was boy, so he was silly, like you guys over here, and cutting up and crazy. Guys don't remember names. He was a Hopewell Hornet, and then he went on to be a Stony Point Tiger, and then he went to the University of Arizona, where he was a Wildcat, and he had great success his freshman and sophomore year. Could have gone to the NFL, but wanted to honor his parents' wishes and stay in school. Had a couple of rough years, had all kinds of accolades, but he persevered through the tough times and had a lot of joy in the good times. He has a beautiful wife. He is now a husband, and soon to be a daddy, which is really exciting. And I can't even begin to tell you how our connection really established itself, but all I can tell you is that whenever he would come back, he would come see me. He got my phone number, we Facebook each other, we text each other, we talk on the phone. I would text him after a great game and say, "Way to go, saw you on TV." And we just have this very amazing relationship. He is like another son to me. I love him dearly with all my heart. I just want you guys to know that he wouldn't be here today if it weren't for his teachers. I think he would tell you that. He wouldn't be here today if it weren't for his coaches, for the community that supported him and surrounded him with encouragement. And he wouldn't be here today if he hadn't had an opportunity to really work through the difficulties of life. It's not always been easy for him. He's going to tell you a little bit about that. So if you guys would please give him a really warm welcome.
All right, what's going on, guys? How's your morning going? All right, guys. So, like you said, and Coach Page said, this is my school. I was the first class to come to this campus. So the first year this school opened up, I was an 8th grader. So I didn't always grow up here though. I grew up I was born in Austin. And the neighborhood wasn't so great, so my parents wanted me to have a better education and put me in the best possible situation to succeed. And we moved to Round Rock, and I went to Hopewell. So you guys, you're in a great spot. You got a great staff. You got great adults that are here just trying to help you. Whether it's from your teacher, the principal, the janitors, everything. Everybody's here to serve you guys. So you guys need to think about that when you're misbehaving. Because they're only here to help you. Okay, so after Hopewell, went to Stony Point, continue to grow. It's for me, even though I'm in the NFL, even to this day, it's all about grades to me and just learning as much as I can. Right now, I'm in the NFL right now, and I don't have to go to school, but I'm going to get my master's right now because I want to reach another level. And grades is what it's all about. People always ask, like, how'd you get to the NFL? Or how'd you get here? Grades. That's the only way you get there. There's no other way. You want to be a doctor? School is the only way you can be a doctor. Whatever you want to be, school is the only way. And you gotta have good grades. Because, Stony Point, I worked, there's certain people. So like, Ms. Burleson is somebody I really connected with in middle school. She got on me the most. She was helpful, and I respected that. Because one thing one of my coaches told me when I was here is, if I'm getting on you, that means I care. So if they're getting on you, they care about you. But once they start ignoring you, that's when you might want to think. Because once they start ignoring you, it's like, we're wasting my time with this person. So let me help the other kid who wants to be helped. So when everybody's getting on you guys, you gotta listen and you gotta respect it. So, went to Stony Point, then I went to University of Arizona and to college, and that's when I'm by myself. So when you're by yourself, you gotta learn how to act, and it starts with you guys now. Because you guys are in middle school, I know you guys are excited, or some of you guys think school isn't worth it, or I just want to get by my day, I'm just here to have fun. Like, you can't do that. Like, we need you guys, because when you guys grow up to be adults, you're going to be running the communities and everything. And it's going to be based on what you guys do. So real quick though, I just want to talk about some topics. So I pride myself on good character. So I thought of 6 things that are made up of good character in my mind, personally, is being trustworthy. Just to be honest when you're talking with people, being a man of your word. All you guys are going to be men. So you need to, if you say something, you need to do it. If you express, I'm going to be here at 8 o'clock, be there at 8 o'clock. Or be there at 7:55. That's what I do, 5 minutes early. All right, so then you got respect, the golden rule, treat others as you want to be treated. It sounds cheesy, but it's true. I'm going to respect all of you guys, and I expect you to respect me back. Same with all the other authority. Okay, then you got responsibility. Be self-disciplined, be accountable. You gotta be accountable, guys. Like, your parents are dependent on you. Your last name represents you and your family. Every day I go out in public, I represent myself, my family. Like, when you see, I'm sure you guys watch TV and you see somebody's name on the bottom, they did something, got in trouble. Like, you just dishonored your name and what you represent as a person. So every day you wake up, you need to be positive and think, how can I make myself better? What can I do to improve my name and my legacy that I'm creating? All right, then you got citizenship. You need to be just, what kind of person are you? Like, this is your school. So if I walk in the boys' bathroom right now, it should be super clean. Exactly. And it's not. And really, it's not funny because this is your school. Like, is your bathroom like that bathroom? I'm sure it's not. And if it is, then you need to be accountable and clean it up. Clean after yourself. If you miss the toilet, it takes 2 seconds to clean it up. It takes no effort to flush the toilet. You guys need to respect what's here for you. All this is here is for you. So you need to respect it. When you're eating breakfast and lunch, it's easy. Just take your plate and throw it in the trash. It's simple. Just respect each other. You don't want to come sit down for lunch and have a dirty area. So you need to clean up after yourself. Then you got integrity. Okay, integrity is just, you need to be what you believe in, hold on to it, be morally right, whatever you think it is, but you need to hold yourself with some integrity. And then caring. Caring is a big part of my deal, and you guys need to care for each other. Even though if you don't like somebody, you don't have to talk to them, but if you're walking and you see a lady or something, or even one of your friends and you going in the door, always hold the door. It takes no effort to give that extra push. So that person can, it's a sign of positive, just bringing positiveness in the world. I always let people walk in before me, just anybody I can, just go ahead. Because, I'm just here to serve. I'm here to serve you guys. So there's some things, it's crazy because I'm looking at the stage and it reminds me that you guys are gonna make mistakes because I made them. And one of my biggest mistakes was on this stage. Mr. Morgan can vouch. So we're in theater and we're in a play and my part comes up. but I'm in the back seat. So I missed my part. It was so embarrassing. I kind of like let down. Miss Morgan let down. All my classmates let down. The audience. And at that moment, Miss Morgan, he was just so disappointed, and I was hurt because I disappointed him and my classmates as I let them down. So from that point on, I took responsibility and I just said to myself that that would never happen again. It will never be a time when somebody depends on me and I don't come through for them. So that's just something small. That happened to me early in middle school, right here. Just being accountable and stepping up. Then you got hard work. A lot of people say, I work hard, I do this, but you really don't. Because you're not doing the details. Like when you're in class, teachers know if you're working hard because easy when you take a quiz or a test. I know you guys come to class and you're thinking, oh, just another day, but really, each day is key. Because you're learning new material that's going to be on these tests and these quizzes. And you gotta know it, because when you get to high school and you're taking all these tests, like those are going to be key, and it's going to come back to today. What you learn today is going to help you get to the next level. Like something I do is I live every day like it's possibly going to be the last day. And it's of course because in my job, in my profession, nothing's guaranteed. I can be here, I can get a phone call right now and they tell me, you know, we don't want you anymore, we're gonna go the other way. And it's just no security there. So you guys, and then you gotta have something to fall back on, which is why I have my education. So if something did happen, I'm gonna be okay, I'm gonna go to plan B and be just fine. So I want you guys to go for that. And know what you don't know right now, but once you get to high school, you start figuring out what you're good at, and you can possibly go to college. And college, I just want to emphasize, is great. I'm sure you guys can talk to your staff, your parents who went to college. I know your staff has, but you can talk to your parents and talk about college. A lot of people, it's the best time they've ever had, because they got to meet new people. You got to learn about yourself. You're away by yourself with no parents, so you gotta learn how to grow up. You're figuring out the type of person you are. All the schoolwork you do in college is what you choose. So if you wanna be a doctor, you're gonna do stuff to become a doctor. If you wanna be a lawyer, you're gonna do stuff to be a lawyer. If you wanna be a manager, you're gonna do stuff to be a manager. So college is the most funnest thing, but in order to get there, you have to do your grades today. You guys gotta, it's all fun and games to come to school and laugh all day, but say that for breakfast, lunch, and the little time you get in between class. When you be in class, learn as much as you can. If you wanna be the cool kid, you need to know the most, be the smartest. Find you some friends, and y'all need to challenge each other. I'm sure most of you guys play video games or whatever you do, and you pick up on these video games in about 2 hours. So just think if you would apply that to school, you can pick up on the schoolwork super easy. And what happens on the video game when you need help? What do? You look in the book, you go online, how do I do this? You ask your friend, how do I do this? Same thing with school. If you don't know how to do something, ask. You got your teachers, you got your classmates, you got your textbooks, you got your notes. You go in there and look, and you learn how to do it, and it'll make life so much easier and better for you. It'll benefit you in the end. Like I'm telling you guys, you all want to go further in life. Because today, unlike our parents or the staff, parents, you can get by with just a college, graduating from high school, you can just get by. But today, college is nothing. You need an extra degree. You need that college degree. That'll give you more options, higher pay, better opportunities. You can do what you want. When you get a college degree, that's the one thing they can never take away from you. nobody can ever come away and take away your college degree. That will always be there for you. So you guys need to know that and remember that. Also, when you're working hard, I just want you guys just to work hard in everything you do. There's two types of pains that I think of, and that's the pain of the success from working hard, or that's the pain of regret. So next year, when you guys go to 9th grade, or go to 8th grade, or go to 7th grade, you're gonna be thinking, there's gonna be a time where you're gonna be like, man, I wish I would have did this. Then you're gonna get to high school, get another grade. Or you're gonna be done with high school. I wish in high school I would have did this. Don't be that person to have that regret on what you wish you would have done. Because I'm telling you now, and I'm sure others are telling you now, do the most you can. Just work hard to be the best person you can be. Each day, when I wake up, I ask myself, what can I do to get better? Do I need to watch how I talk to people and make sure nobody thinks I'm being rude or being mean, then I work on that. If I need to work on open doors for somebody today, that's what I'm gonna do. Figure out something each day. Even with my job, I wake up, how can I be better? Every day I'm trying to get better. And in order to do that, it's a want to. Everybody has a choice. It's a choice. You either want to do it or you don't want to do it. It's all your choice. But since you're here, you might as well choose to do the right thing. You're here. So go ahead and do it. You get in class, sit down. You don't know it, ask for help. A lot of people are afraid to ask for help, but really, if you need help, that's a good thing, because that's showing everybody that you want to learn. You want to learn. Don't be afraid and ignore the fact that you don't know something. Ask. To me, there's no such thing as being needy. Ask. If you're feeling down or your feelings are hurt or something bothering you, you need to find somebody to talk to and ask them. There's nothing that you can do alone. We're just not made like that. We can't handle things alone. Whether we're sad about something, we're angry about something, we're confused, we need to ask for help. Help is the best thing possible. That's letting everybody know that you're healthy. A healthy person needs help. That's just how it goes. Because you're trying to evolve, you're trying to get better. I ask for help every day with something. It's normal. So you guys don't be afraid to speak up. It's okay to do that. All right, guys, so if you don't take nothing away, just a few things I want you to remember. Try to live every day like it could be the last day. Give the best effort you can. Don't worry about if somebody's seeing you or they're not seeing you. It's about building a habit. You want to build a habit of a hard worker. If you're labeled as a hard worker, like the sky's the limit for you. You're gonna go wherever you want to go. Don't be that person labeled as somebody who slacks, who's just talkative, who's just don't work hard. Like, you don't want that. You want to be labeled as a hard worker. So live every day like it's possibly your last day. Second thing, don't have that regret. Okay? Don't have that regret. Do it now. Do it now. It's not gonna hurt you. Do it now. Get your grades right. Like, I look back at school and be like, I should have had straight A's. And it's like, I could have. All I had to do is maybe 5-10 minutes extra studying. Make your B go to an A. Make your C go to a B. It's really simple, guys, and you guys don't have to be the leaders. I'm sure that the 8th graders, When you go to ninth grade, you're gonna be the new kids in school. So you guys, if you wanna earn some respect, be smart, have a lot of knowledge, know the information. 7th graders are gonna be 8th graders. You guys are gonna be the new leaders in the school. You gotta act like it. You gotta show the way for the 7th and 6th graders on how to do it, how to be respectful. I should be able to walk in and be like, there's the 8th grader, there's the 6th grader. I shouldn't be able to be like, what grade are you in? I should know, because 8th graders, you should know that you're more mature, you're more respectful, you guys more mentally, you're there, you know what to do, you know how to act. 6th graders come from elementary, so they're learning. But a lot of times, the 6th graders are more mature. It just depends on how you're growing up. So guys, I want you to be labeled as a hard worker and don't have any regrets. So I think for now, what I want to ask, I guess we're going to do, 1 second.
I hope you all heard what he had to say. Let's give him an awesome. You're listening to an NFL player. I mean, this guy played for the Saints, played for the Browns, and now he's a New York Giants football player. I mean, this guy has been through that grind of the NFL and those games and the hard work and the dedication. Not many guys have an opportunity to hear words of wisdom from someone of that stature. So you guys are really, really fortunate. When I was talking to Trevin about 3 weeks ago, and we were talking, and I asked him, I said, can you tell me one of the most memorable hits you made on a player? Because he's a cornerback, and he's a defensive back. And, these guys, they're trying to tackle wide receivers and cover wide receivers and running backs, and it's tight ends. I mean, it's just brutal. So I asked him, I said, these are pretty big guys in that NFL. I said, can you tell me one hit that you remember? And I'm going to let him tell that story.
All right, so one hit that I instantly remember, I'll never forget, is we were playing Seattle Seahawks in the playoffs. And, I just seen the number 24 little visor come in with some dreads. And there's two things you can do when you see that. I mean, you can dive out the way, or you can dive towards him. And it's the playoffs. I've been working hard. I'm trying to help the team. I'm trying to do my part. So I dive in after him. And I mean, it was like I hit a car. Probably, I've been hurt in football, but that was probably the most pain I've ever felt. But as I'm on the ground and I look back, he stumbling and he fell, so I felt like I won, even though I didn't win, but I won in my mind. But yeah, you guys just gotta be ready for that moment in life where you're gonna have to make the right decision, and you gotta be ready for it. So right now, the Giants, we just, all we're doing is working out and going over our plays, and it's voluntary. So nobody has to be there, but everybody's there. Just like if you have tutoring hours, you don't have to be there, but you should be there. Everybody on that team is there, and we're trying to do the best we can, work the hardest we can work, and then that's it. So also, I don't know how they're going to distribute this, but I got two things. One, a Giants hat signed by me and somebody named Odell Beckham. And also I have a game NFL football. I'm sure everybody will have a chance, and somehow your grades are going to be involved, I think. So, everybody will have a chance, whether you need a big improvement or you're the top performer. So I'm sure you'll have something, and I mean, I always check in with Miss Burleson and stuff, and I know the kids, you guys know a lot of stuff, and I don't have a problem with sending nothing and sending a lot of things, but if you're not performing, I can't do that, because I can't reward you for not doing the right thing.
I think I have some ideas, and I'll run it by you, okay? And it's two lucky guys are gonna take that home, and we're gonna figure out how we're gonna do that because we've got about a month of school left, and I think there's lots of things we can do with that. We're gonna take maybe 3 or 4 questions because we're running out of time, but I mean we'll see how this goes. But we're gonna take some questions, and when you ask your questions, stand up. And make sure that you talk loudly so we can all hear what it is. Right here.
Hey, first guys, we want to get a little bit of questions, a little bit of time. So don't ask about cars, money, none of that. A serious question about life and school. It's a lot of tackles. Yeah, I remember that one. Oh, that's the question. Just to get ready for your next season. So basically, you guys, you skate a lot and you need a lot of stamina, so you should basically just be running, or whoever's your coach, because you guys play hockey, just ask them. Never be afraid to ask, how can I get better? So go ahead and ask your coach, like, or your parents, what do I need to work on to get better for next season? And take that advice and work on that harder than you can.
Let's do the play!
It's really difficult because you're basically a little kid, you're still a little kid, and you're going into a world with a bunch of grown men who know how to do it. And basically, it's just preparation. So same thing, if you want from 8th grade to 9th grade, it's preparation. You know the work's gonna be harder, but you've done it. So just believe in yourself and work hard, and you're gonna come through. I guess we'll never find out, huh?
What did he say?
Sit up, guys. Repeat it. Sit down. No.
Hey guys, just say something real quick. Calm down. Yes, I did. Trevin Wade plays at Hopewell, and he played with Coach Sanders. Trevin Wade, and Chelsea Reed. The hardest competition I faced in college was getting into our business school. Our business school is like top 25 in the country, and that was my biggest accomplishment because They have people who have 4.0s and they don't get in. So that's my biggest accomplishment, was getting into that business program. I realized it once I got to 10th grade. I knew that I needed to be serious even more and go further, because my counselor, we had a talk and I wanted off periods, but she wanted me to go further and take extra math classes and science classes, just so I could be prepared and be ready. And I thank her to this day. I still talk to her, because if she would have told me to do that, I probably wouldn't have gone to college.
Round of applause.